And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Empyrion. Galactic Survival. Okay. Just trying to make things look a little bit better. Just a little bit. This is a farming ship. It's not meant to be super duper fancy. I do want it to be able to protect itself though, so needs to be pretty solid. Now, do we have like a... I don't think we do have like a center pyramid block. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't think we do. So, I think I'm just going to just slope that down. There, and let's slope it up there. And then same sort of deal over here. So one on this side. One on that side. Now we need to think about power gen. We don't need a huge amount of power with this. So, oh, I did it again. Okay, so H, we need, I don't think we need a tier 2 gen. A tier 1 gen, what's that? 500, or no, 50 megawatts for this little guy. So I'm thinking he'll be ample amount of power. So we're gonna attack him. Let's put a backup on here. So gen, and it forgot my. So we'll have 2 power gens just in case. So that's 100 megawatts of power, and granted, this is, I mean, the only thing this is really going to have to push out power for are all the grow lights that this thing is going to need to keep itself alive. So yeah, grow lights, that's pretty much all that we need to worry about for now with this. Okay. So the other thing we are going to want is a warp drive. Believe it or not, we're going to want a warp drive in here. So I keep hitting tab for that. So we're going to want a warp drive and some tanks. Did it again. Okay, so look at the size of this beast. And this is the old model of warp drive. I think they're pretty much the same no matter which way you go. So there's a warp drive, and then the tank. I mean, that we can access this with a control panel, so I'm not too concerned. So let's flip you around. So there's the tank right there. I'm still not sure if you can put more than one tank in a ship, and if that works. Okay. Because we want to be able to take this thing to wherever we need, you know, wherever we are, we want to be able to bring it with. Let's do a half. Not sure Not. We really want to make sure this thing is airtight. So, really want to make sure it's airtight. So we're gonna put one of these there, there, and there. Same with this side over here. All the way up, and then no, I want to go across there. And I want to rotate you around, go across there. Okay, because we really need to make sure these are airtight. So the windows that go in here, that is the important bit. Okay, so we're going to have to bring these up at least one more above that, even. Okay, so I want to make sure these are well covered. And then back here, we're going to actually put a turret defense. So where do we want to put in here? Weapons or capital vessels. Oh, I guess we can't filter. We want, artillery turret, that would be nice. I'm thinking minigun turrets all around. So, minigun turrets all over the place. Okay. This needs to be pointing backwards like that. And I will slope that up in a second. Okay, so in here, we're going to be able to come in here, access the air, access the power, the ammo. So right in here, I want a slope up. And then across. I think, see, that's two. Yeah, I'm gonna want one more up. Okay, so here, this is going to be one there, there. Ooh, I think I might have to redo that one. And we need, I think it's this one. Let's see if we got the right angle. I think we do. Perfect. Right in there like that. And then this one goes in like that. We're going to want, yeah, I think I need to get rid of those two. So let's look at what other blocks we have available here. Oh, no. So I'm thinking this one. And this one. Kind of works. Because this is going to be the ceiling up here. So I'm going to have a block up here. Because the grow lights need to go in this block space. So this will give us plenty of stuff to do here. lots of height, lots of headroom to sort of prettify and make the grow light system a little nicer on the eyes. Of course, I need to. Well, I'll look at that in a second. So let's look at the windows now. Armored windows. I would like the corners here. So one there, one there. Let's rotate it again. There and there. Head on over here. One there. There. Okay, so those windows are in. And you got to really look at the, make sure it's airtight equals true. That is vital. So we're going to do the 2x2s. Just really save on stuff. Of course, we don't have the perfect number of things going through, but kind of want to see how our layout is going to look here. Oh, and of course we have that to contend with too. So I want to make sure these are symmetric. Okay, so those, the gap is on the inside, so that works out rather well. You don't need the windows, FYI. You absolutely do not need the windows. Grow lights are plenty. Make sure, though, you have oxygen. Okay, so now we need to plug these gaps. So I need a 1x2. So one there. One there and over here. And then I think one over here. So yeah, these are the armored windows, and they have quite a bit more living capacity, quite a bit more health than there we go. So I want to go up like 4 blocks. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 gap. 1, 2, 3, 4 gap. 1, 2, 3, 4 gap. Okay, so right in here, that's our next one there. 1, 2, 3, 4 gap. If you land this on a planet, you don't want it to collapse when you land it. I'm not sure how the game addresses that. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of blocks in this thing. We need all the way out like that. I want to put a nice armored block all the way around the windows. almost used 1,000 steel or hardened steel blocks in this thing. That's pretty good. So let's oh, I did it again. H. Hardened steel. So yeah, the Sathium cost on this thing is going to be pretty high. But we should be able to handle it. So yeah, again, this is sort of a late game thing. And plus Sathium, I mean Sathium is on the moon, so you get lots of Sathium. So yeah, it's definitely buildable without having to, you know, run to many other worlds, and you'll be able to make enough food to last yourself a very, very long time. What? Oh. Okay, so let's flip this guy. Okay, so then it's the corners. And this is kind of the tedious part of the whole process, is just, you know, some of the final touches. It takes some patience to get the profiles right and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So off of each end of this, we are actually going to have something branching off. And what do we want to do here? So I'm going to do it from here. Let's go out like that. How do I... Okay, that would work there. And there. How can I match that up? What other... Is there like a special block that would go in there? How can I continue that angle off of there? I don't think... I'm not seeing like a very thin angle here. Beam. That might work. Ah, that would look really funky though. I don't know if you see what I'm trying to do. That might work. That's kind of the opposite of what I'm going for though, right there. I wanted to come out at an angle, but it's not going to really cooperate. I could put a normal block there, like that. And from that, we could then... Well, I'm going to need to come down anyway because I've got this behemoth down here that needs protecting. So we're going to put some blocks around to frame it out. Like so. And then worry about the finer details later. So yeah, this is going to come all the way out here. This is going to come all the way out here. Okay. See, I don't think I can still do symmetry. Yeah, see, symmetry. Not a thing. This is unfortunate because it would have really made this process a lot easier. Because I got to repeat this on the other side in order to make it look good. Yeah, I don't know why it's not doing the symmetry for me. Because it's not showing the symmetry plane at all. Yeah, not a thing. Ah, I know why. I needed to click. That's what it was. I was trying to figure out what's going on there. Okay, so I need to click. No, I didn't want to. Oh, Jesus. Click N. There we go. Now it's going to be good. Okay, so let's take these all the way up. I knew I'd figure it out. Okay, well, that's going to help matters quite a lot. A lot, actually. With that in symmetry mode, now everything I do on this side will be repeated over here. So I can better design this without having to worry about repeating it, make it symmetrical. But that'll have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.